Hello, it's me. It's me. I just thought I'd make a quick video before I got in the shower because I had an interesting day today. Mainly, the worst part about it was probably the giant spider in my room. Yeah, that was terrifying. I'm thinking I'm gonna write something about it, but at the moment I'm not really doing that, so yeah, but oh my gosh, okay. So the night before I came in my room and, my window was open. My screen was shut though, so like I saw like two legs, like huge spider legs, like poking from the side of the, and I was like, is that what I think it is? So I went over and oh my gosh, it was a huge spider. It was like yay big. It was huge. I was like, is this thing for real? Because I'd never seen such a big spider in my life. Like, outside. Like, in, real life. Like, not dead in a piece of glass or whatever. And I went outside. I was like, oh my gosh, spider. Big spider. So I got my sandals and I went around the side of the house. And it was, it crawled above my window. And I watched it for a while. And it was like hiding, and I was like, oh gosh, I'm just gonna leave it there because I couldn't get to it anyway. And I was like, if I'm lucky, it'll just go away. But I thought about it. I told my host family, I was like, huge spider, are there tarantulas in Japan? Because this guy is huge. And they were like, I don't think so, but so I was just like, wow, this is pretty freaking scary. But yeah, anyway, the next day, today, I was like, I didn't think about it too much until I came home from school. I had been out all day running around, like, trying to get to the registration office. So this morning I had to go to school early, so I left before I could, like, open my windows and open the like metal grate thingies on them. So I came home and did that, and I opened this one. This is the one where it was outside, and I was like kind of freaked out to do it. I was like, oh geez. So I opened it, and I was like, alright, there's nothing there. It's alright, he's gone. So I went over to that one, and I pulled open the sliding screen thing, and he fell into the room, like right next to me, and I flipped out. I like screamed and was like, oh my god, spider, and I ran out of the room. And then I was like, oh crap, I better shut the door before he like follows me. I knew he wasn't gonna follow me. That's so arachnophobia, but I mean the movie, they chase you and they scream and stuff. But I was freaked out, so I shut the door and I was outside like trying to find Hachi. I'm like, Hachi, go in there and kill it, eat it, do something. And no one was around. I was by myself. So I was like locked out of my room with this enormous spider. It was horrible. And I was like, alright, you know what? I'm gonna beat this. I'm gonna fight my fear. And I got my slipper and I was like, alright, this thing is going down. And I was like outside the door going, okay, alright, it's just a spider. It's just a huge freaking spider. So in the end I couldn't go in. I just couldn't do it. So I tried to relax. I guarded the door until my host mother came back. And I was like, you remember that really big spider I was telling you about? It's in my room right now. And she was like, really? So she goes in there. She's not afraid of spiders, apparently, because she was like, where is it? I don't know. And I was like, be careful, it could bite you. It might be poisonous. So she, moved all the curtains, and I was like, okay, she's in there, she's alright. So I went in there and I started looking for it too, and we couldn't find it. I was like, oh man, there's no way I'm sleeping in this room if we cannot find the spider, because it was just huge. Anyway, so we couldn't find it. So I was like, alright. She said maybe it went outside again, probably escaped. So I was like, yeah, you're probably right, it's probably outside. So we looked outside for it, we couldn't see it, and we checked like every spot it could have hidden where it came in the room and didn't find it. So I was like, alright, I'm pretty sure it went outside because it probably freaked out twice as much when I made him fall. And so she was like, alright, just to be sure, I don't know where it's hiding, but so she got like some bug spray and started spraying like you know, there's this little grate under my door, and she sprayed in there. And, yeah, and so, you know, she was, like, spraying around, and then I saw it, like, run up the door. It was still in my room, and it ran up the screen door and, like, fell down and ran into the bushes, and I was like, run! Ah. And so she's like, I got it! So she went over there, and she's like, daijoubu! Spraying the crap out of this thing. I felt bad for it, because she's like, oh, it's not poisonous, but it was humongous. And so she killed it, and she was like, oh, it's okay now, it's dead. And I was like, oh, thank God, it's dead. And it was just terrifying. I felt bad, though, because, you know, I hate killing spiders, but this guy deserved to die because he came in my room and scared the crap out of me. So he deserved it, sort of. Anyway, that's my story. Oh my gosh, I've never... Ugh. I think I'll be able to, you know, deal with spiders in the future after that. Because every other spider I see now, I'll be like, nah, you're nothing, squish. Or, you know, usually I'll catch it in a jar and put it outside. But this guy, I couldn't go near him. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I gotta get in the shower. I just thought I'd share this tale of horror with all y'all. People in the hood, in the shizzy, wherever that is, in Washington. Yeah, so watch out for giant spiders if ever you come to Japan, because apparently they're out there and they're after you, and they will, you know, fall into your room and terrify you. Okay, I gotta go. I love you all. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.